I ate that whole, oh God, I ate that whole burger. Hi guys, I am on my way to go pick up the Burger King Whopper. I'm gonna do that Trisha Paytas thing where she like records herself driving without the air on, so it wouldn't be that loud. Okay, my Bluetooth just connected to that shit, so that's why it was like off and stuff. I'm so excited that I have this. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have to record myself all the way going there. Yeah, probably don't have to do that. Yeah, I'll just record myself getting it. I forgot to record myself actually ordering. Hi. Okay, I couldn't have picked a worse spot to film this. I'm in the Burger King parking lot, and yeah, I chose to put myself right in front of shrubbery. I don't know why I did that. There's a really sunny spot over there, but there's people sitting there and eating, and I feel like if I just pulled up right next to them because they're alone, they'd probably be like, what the fuck? Because that's what I would be like. Okay, anyway. Bruh, I am starving. These fries were sitting. They're not fresh. Strike one. No, I'm kidding. But yes, obviously, I am here to review my first ever review on this channel. To review the, what am I doing? The Impossible Whopper versus the regular Whopper. I should probably take those things out. Okay, let's do it. So here's the Whopper. You already know what it looks like. This is the Impossible Whopper wrapper. Okay. I would not even be able to finish one of these, let alone two, but anything for views. No, I'm kidding. I saw someone else do this and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Plus, I watch, what's his name? I watch, the Report of the Week. I watch the Report of the Week all the time, and he gave it a really good review, so. Well, obviously, you want to see the Impossible Whopper first. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, you don't need to see lettuce. You want to see the bun. So, yeah. It looks like beef, but this beef looks way different. I'm gonna take a bite out of this first. I already know what the regular Whopper tastes like, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I put on lipstick because my lips are really ashy, and putting on Vaseline just didn't do it. I'm not mad at it. I just swallowed part of a tomato without chewing it. You know what? It tastes like a burger. It's a little bit more done. Everything really helps this. I think if it was just this by itself, it would be bad. Yeah, I don't like that by itself. It's got some, the meat by itself, it has like a weird aftertaste. But with the Whopper sauce and the condiments and the lettuce and tomato, it's good. I told you guys in my last Burger King video that my favorite burger is a Whopper. Like, that's my favorite burger ever. So this is, like, that's okay. Like, if you're a vegetarian, I get it. If you're a vegan, well, you probably can't eat that shit. Could you eat that burger if you're a vegan? Tomato, that's not animal. Lettuce, that's not animal. Mayonnaise, I don't think that's from no animals. I guess you could eat that. I don't know. Anyway. This turns me on. This is sexy. And it's like, you take a bite of those, and right off the bat, you are hit with that beef flavor. That just makes you, yeah. And that's something that the other burger doesn't have. But for what it is, it's good. For what it is, it's good. For a veggie alternative, it's really good. This is the only time I really moan when I'm eating. It's like when I'm eating a Whopper, because like this shit is sexy. So I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Maybe not. I want to. But I really shouldn't. I had fast food twice yesterday. In the middle of the night. Bruh. Let's just say I paid for it. Okay. Let's just say there were repercussions. At first I was tripping when she put small fry on the thing, but then I was like, yeah, she right. I ain't gonna finish all that. She put so much ketchup in this bag, though. She just was like, do you want ketchup? And I was like, yeah. She was like, I don't know who the fuck eats that much ketchup, but okay. Anyway, I'm eating this whole thing, so you know I gotta talk about something. I'm gonna talk about something. Look, y'all, I got my titties pierced. They're pierced, both. Bruh. Look. I hope my phone doesn't overheat. But bruh, I went back to my hometown for, I have 15 minutes to tell this story because I have to go pick my sister up so I can take her to see the BTS movie. But she's paying for my ticket, so whatever. I went on a trip to my hometown, and me and my sister, we went and we visited friends, and we stayed in an Airbnb for a few days. And me and my sister, we really wanted piercings, like real bad. We didn't really know of what, but we knew we wanted piercings. We either wanted a piercing or a tattoo. First, I actually wanted a tattoo. I want a red one, like right here on my side. But the guy that I had hit up on Instagram, who I saw his work and I was like, oh, it's really good. And I told him I'd be coming down to the place where I was going down at. And then he just didn't hit me up back when I told him exactly what I wanted, so whatever. Because he told me to tell him when I would be down. And I didn't, and he just didn't hit me back. But he looked at it. I saw. Anyway. It was a spur of the moment thing. My one friend, Elise, she was like, I'm gonna get my nose redone. So me and my sister were like, fuck it. Are we getting nipple piercings? Because she doesn't want a tummy piercing. I want a stomach piercing. But we wanted to get something together at the same time. So that's what we decided on. I gotta turn this on. Bitch, it's too hot. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'm so sorry. My phone's gonna overheat. But yeah. So we went. We go, and my friend, she's like, it was a little far ways out from where the Airbnb was, but I didn't mind because my friend, like, she's like, it's a really good place. Of course, I'm gonna trust my friend. We've been best friends for like 5 years, so of course I would trust her judgment. And she's got multiple piercings there. So, we go. It's not just any old piercing place. Their jewelry, minimum $50. Minimum. Because they use gold and, like, they don't use, like, any regular metal stuff, I think. They only use gold. And they have a bunch of different, like, warranties and stuff on it. It's just really expensive shit. And came in, the guy who was the only guy there, he had like huge, like, he had his whole face, there was tattoos, piercings everywhere, but he looked like the most elegant. You know, like, if you see people with tattoos all over their face and like piercings, they usually, look, if this is you, I'm sorry, but can we call a spade a spade? I usually look a little, so, but him, oh my god, he looked impeccable. If I owned a law firm for whatever fucking reason, why would I ever? If I owned a law firm, this motherfucker would be the face of my company. He looked impeccable. All of his jewelry was gold. All of his tattoos were precise, just beautiful artwork around his face. Anyway, so long story short, I trusted this mom. One look at him, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. Anyway, me and my sister, we pick out our jewelry. He tells us how much he thinks everything was gonna cost. Mine's like $200. And I'm like, damn. Alright, shit. Because it's like quality jewelry. And then the piercing itself, the piercing fees was $60. I was getting both done. My sister was only getting one done. And then we started fighting about who would go first. Because we were getting really nervous. I've never gotten a piercing before. My mom pierced my ears when I was a baby. So I've never really had a piercing before. Bruh. We were starting to get a little nervous. Anyway. So we're fighting about who's gonna go first. And I fell asleep because I had been awake for so long that day. I fell asleep while we were waiting for him to finish up with something else. And that sneaky little, she ran into the room as soon as he was done. Because I knew once I saw her reaction, I was gonna be like, and that's exactly what happened. He told us, prepped us, trying to make her feel comfortable, whatever. He was great. Fam. He told us everything we needed to know about cleaning it, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, alright, who's going first? Obviously, she was like, me. She ran in there first. He was like, do you want to lay down or do you want to sit up? She was like, I'll sit up. I hold her hand. My two friends are there too. So we're all there. And he's like, alright, take a deep breath for me. And she's like, okay. And he goes in. When I tell you, I have never heard my sister, in all of my 22 years, have I ever heard this girl scream like this. That was a blood-curdling scream. And on top of that, she was like moving around. Like, he was like this with her titty, right? And she's like, ah, ah, ah. And I thought she was about to punch him in the face. And then he's like, alright, I'm just screwing it in. She's still moving. He's trying to get it done fast. This all transpires in like probably like 30 seconds. It only took like 30 seconds. But after that, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. And yeah, I started crying. I'm gonna own up to it. I'm a pussy. Whoa. I started crying a little bit because I was terrified. But at the same time, I live 4 hours away from my hometown. And I knew I wasn't going to do it if I came back here. And then I was like, no, if I really drove all the way there, and my sister, the biggest pussy of all pussies, got it done and not me, I was going to be mad. So the guy was like, well, just take some time to think about it. Let me do your friend first, and then we'll get back to you. So he did her nose piercing. It went fine. Sure, like a single tear dropped on her eye. And then it was my turn. And I'm not gonna lie, I started looking at YouTube videos about it to try to like, okay. And the girls on there weren't being that dramatic. So I was like, maybe my sister is just like a dead ass pussy. Cause she pretty much is. Like, she chickens out. She can't even watch Dr. Pimple Popper. So I was like, alright. He was like, so what we're gonna do? You don't have to get it done. It's no worry to me. I was like, No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do one boob, and then we'll see how that goes. And we'll go from there. He was like, okay, I bet. Sounds like a plan. He was like, do you want to sit up? I was like, nah, let me lay down. Let me lay down. So I lay down. My two friends, they hold my ankles. My sister holds my hand. And I'm like, fuck. Hey, yo. This motherfucker said, alright, take a deep breath. I said something. And I don't feel anything. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why don't I? And then, as soon as I had the time to say what the fuck 3 times in my head, like, what the fuck? The most excruciating pain I've ever felt in my life. I screamed bloody murder, but I stayed still. Though, but I screamed bloody murder. And then he was screaming it in. I only screamed for probably 2 seconds. And then when he was screaming, when he actually went through, because that was the thing. When it goes in, you don't feel it. When he's tearing it out of you, yo, that's a pain I hope I never feel like. Well, I guess unless one of these bitches, and that's the thing too, but I'll get to that. So he was like, do you want to do the other one? I was like, yeah, let me do the other one. And he was like, do you need a second? I'm like, nah, let's do it. So same thing, take a deep breath. Don't feel nothing. And then, and I was like, but I stayed still. I didn't want to be like my sister. I'm better than my sister. I'm not a fucking pussy. So I stayed still. And then afterward, I looked at them and I thought they looked like trash. I wish I could show them, but obviously, because I showed all my friends. Because I'm that type of person that I don't care. But obviously I can't show my titties on the internet. But anyway, at first I saw them and I was like, this looks like some but over time, I really love them now. I got diamonds instead of regular spears. So, yeah. But, so yeah, me and my sister were talking about it. And honestly, if I had to, say I stood in them and I wanted to get them redone, because at first I thought one of them was really cooking, which they are. One of them is like this, because my nipples kind of go like this a little bit, but they're circular, but they go like this. And so he did one on a diagonal. He was gonna do both on a diagonal. I didn't even catch it. I only saw one that he did on the diagonal, so I told him to straighten it out, but he didn't straighten out the other one because I didn't realize, because it's really you can't tell. So one of it is kind of like this a little bit, and then the other one is straight across, but nobody notices but me. So if it bothers me in another year, I'll go get it done. My sister said she'll never get another done again. That was the worst. Yeah. So her rating, her dramatic ass, I said 1 through 10, what would you give it? She was like 11. 1 through 10, I'd give it an 8.5, which makes me glad because I really want to get this done and a lip piercing, and then I'm done. But yeah. Anyway, I ate that whole. Oh God, I ate that whole burger. Oh my God, I'm going to be shitting tonight. Fuck. Anyway. Oh God. Gracias por ver el video y se